Yes, my people, it's me again, the Global Love, the only channel that will bring the undiluted truth, how it happens around the globe. That is what we specialize on. We don't bring propaganda here. If you like my channel, to support my channel, just do me a favor, do me that favor, only that one favor which I need from you. Just touch your hand for subscribe button. Subscribe so that we will bring it back to back for you, so that we know what is happening around the globe.
We have here with us Alliance, and he have been great, and doing the bidding of the Biafran and our Prime Minister, and we Biafrans, we are so proud of him. I call him my friend. He's a friend of Biafran. So when Biafra come, we're going to give him a title. So we'll be working very closely, dialoguing with the U.S. Congress, having a bunch of meetings. So we are more than friends. So, and Elias, welcome to today's town hall meeting. If you have anything to say to Biafran people, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to provide my greetings. I'm kind of bouncing around today, but I thought it was important for me to address all of you in our town hall, especially given the recent circumstances. I think, yes, we are in a challenging time with the challenges with the recent developments regarding the Prime Minister, but I think this is only a temporary step back. We have to continue with what we're doing, and what has happened will not deter us. And I just want to assure all of you that I will be in Finland, with the difficulties that we are facing. This is a time to stand by your friends, to stand by your comrades, and we will not only are we not stepping back in any way, but we'll redouble our efforts here in Washington, D.C., to help the Biafran government, to help the Prime Minister. Right before the incidents of what happened, I arranged for the Biafran government to retain one of the top international attorneys in the world, who I work very closely with, Armand Dabiri, who's represented many foreign governments, who's engaged in a lot of sensitive international activities throughout the world. And I made this move because I knew, I didn't know what the Finnish government would do, but I knew that the Nigerian government is very devilish, and we always have to outsmart them. So that's why we brought on the attorney, who's been very helpful to us, including with this current situation with the Prime Minister. So I want to assure all of you that you should continue in your efforts. We will be victorious. And the reason why we are finding these challenges is specifically because the Nigerian government is concerned about the success we're having. That's why they're resorting to desperate measures. So we need to continue what we're doing. We've made a lot of progress. We can't let this very unfortunate setback stop the efforts we're making. We must continue our efforts because we're very close, not just with the convention, but with everything we're doing. I can tell you, I feel such a strong momentum in Washington for our cause. So I think Nigerian government, because they're desperate, they're engaging in everything they can. We can't stop what we're doing when we're so close to what we want to achieve. So I just want to assure all of you that I'm sticking by the Biafran government, the Biafran people during this difficult time. I'm not phased in any way. And I think the Nigerian government is very upset about this because, there's a lot of Nigerian propaganda saying, oh, now with what has happened, the lobbyists are going to leave and we don't have to deal with them anymore. And I put out a very strong tweet saying that this is a fantasy, that I am sticking through this regardless of how difficult things get, and I'm not deterred, which I think made the zoo very upset. So I just want to assure all of you that, again, this is a very unfortunate situation, but I'm not deterred in any way. I will continue with what I'm doing. Our firm will continue with what it's doing. And I continue to plan to go to Finland and speak to all of you and see all of you in Finland. So, my message is stay strong, stay calm. Yes, this is a unfortunate matter we're dealing with, but we need to keep calm and be very strategic in terms of navigating the next steps. So that would just be my message to everyone. And thank you again for all that you're doing. And I look forward to seeing everyone in Finland. So we all need to stay strong and stay resolute. So thanks again, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak with all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elias.
Thank you, Elias. Okay,
Thank
massive.
you.
Yes.
You
This
already
is
been with
wonderful.
us. Whenever
Thank you.
we're on our town hall meeting, and you know the process and how long it takes. So if you still want to hang around, you can, but based on your busy schedule. So if you want to leave, you know, it's up to you. But we really appreciate you, and the Biafran people love you so much, and our Prime Minister is proud of you. The Biafran government, we really appreciate that we have someone with you. I have worked closely with you, with the new attorney. You guys are marvelous, and we have hope. Just as you said, we are the finish line, and there's a reason why the zoo is doing what they are doing. They are panicking, they are shaking. If you all don't see the handwriting on the wall, Biafrans wake up. Our layers here, I and our layers actually will be flowing together to Finland. So you're going to be there in Finland. We're going to make sure that everything that have been planned will come to pass, and our Prime Minister will definitely be with us, and he'll be so proud of us that we resist plans and we never give up. Keep doing what you're doing. You just heard from Alliance. He said he will be there, and not just him. We have other delegates that I'm not mentioning here or bringing them here, but we're more familiar with Alliance. He's been a good friend of the Biafran people. Actually, he's a brother from a different womb, so he's one of us. Thank you, Alliance. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank
Okay?
you, Elias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Okay, thank you. You can go ahead, Mazi, Deputy.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Fellow Biafrans, I hope everyone's spirit is awakened. Our Prime Minister will be so proud of us as long as we remain steadfast and we know what he's fighting for. This town hall meeting is already been scheduled, and we need to shame the Nigerian government and the terrorists that are invading our land, that we are now backing down. Our land belongs to us. Our territory is ours. We all know what playing out. They're trying to prevent the redeclaration of our motherland, Biafra. Ask yourself question. Why hasn't this happened months ago? Why is it close to our redeclaration before this is unfolding in our very own eyes? Last week, during our mega fundraising, on my speech, I made it clear. I said, and before the fundraising, I called our Prime Minister. I told our Prime Minister, that is after the Atan visit, Atan state de facto. I called our Prime Minister. I told my boss, I call him my boss. Everyone know that he still remains my boss. He is my Prime Minister that I respect so much, because I know he is fighting for you. He is fighting for me. He is fighting a just cause. I say, boss, this fundraising is about to start. Come, let's start the fundraising. He said, my disciple, go ahead and start the fundraising. That's the last time I spoke with him. And during my speech, I made it clear. I said, this is the time that we all need to be awake. Just like if I know what is going to happen, I didn't. I said, Biafrans, wake up. It is time we need to do the needful. I refer back to what was recorded in biblical version of our Lord Jesus Christ, where he asked his followers, why are you sleeping? The hour have come. If you can reflect back, those that are in the fundraising last week, you remember me saying that. Our Lord Jesus said, the hour have come, wake up. Why are you all sleeping? And I use that to address Biafra. I said, Biafras, okay, Rugo, the hour have come. Wake up And I made it clear this is a critical time that we are in, because as we draw closer to our declaration, no one knows what will happen maybe after my speech. No one knows what will happen today, tomorrow, or next tomorrow. But all I know for sure, whether I am there, whether I made it there or not, Biafrans will be there. What will happen, will happen. What is ordained, is ordained. Whether you or me made it there, if it is one person, if it is half person, that day, Boge Akaraka, that day has been ordained by our Prime Minister. And our Prime Minister said, you know when Biafra will be restored. His prophecy must be fulfilled. He fixed the date. We must not change the date because of fear of the zoo government. We must not amend the date. That date is set for the man and only who will respect our Prime Minister. Whoever counter that date because of fear of the terrorist Nigeria, that means you are shakeable. We are not shakeable. We are not movable. That date, December the 2nd, remain the date when Biafra will be redeclared. Whether in a restaurant, outside gathering, in a venue, wherever it might be, that day we will respect that day. That day signify a lot. That day send a message. It's because of that day. That is the reason why what is happening now. If you don't know, that means what you don't know is bigger than you. If you think that Nigerian government, they are just doing what they are doing because of one reason or other, all this is just to prevent what will happen that very day to happen. We heard from our lobbyist, Elias, how we be on the same flight with him. We are going together. Whether Finland like it or not, we'll be in Finland. Whatever will happen, let it be. We are fighting a just cause. We are fighting a cause to save our motherland. We are fighting so we won't be run over by the terrorist country called Nigeria. We are fighting so we won't be wiped out of the surface of the earth. We are fighting so we won't be Islamized, just like Turkey being Islamized. We are fighting not to be annihilated. We are self-defense. We never invaded anyone or invaded anyone's territory. And we are not Hamas. We are not Hezbollah. We are not Houthis from Yemen. We are fighting a just cause to save humanity. And let me remind the West that they need to support the Biafran cause. The West will be the Israel of West Africa. The West, the Biafra land will be the Israel of West Africa. Biafra land will be the ally of the Western world. Biafra land will prevent the invaders, the terrorists Islamizing all the whole entire Africa. The stop to that is the emergence of Biafra. The stop to all this terrorism in the Western Africa or the Sahara of Africa is the emergence of Biafran nation. That will checkmate the Islamism that are trying to overrun us, the Islamist jihadists that are trying to Islamize us. The West, behold, Biafra is here to stay. Behold, those that have the same ideology with you. Behold, those that you need to align yourself with. Biafran people are not terrorists. Biafran people, they are just people that want to live and live a normal life. They want to exist. They have the same ideology of creating or having a civilized society, a society where they will just be rule of law, a society whereby Biafrans will not be running from their ancestral home, trying to flee to find a greener pasture somewhere else, trying to invade anyone or trying to commit or do something that is against the law and humanity. Biafra land need to remain the place that will checkmate the terrorists. The West, Biafra will be your best ally. You need to work with Biafrans because Biafrans are not terrorists. Please, fellow Biafrans, Finland, here we come. We will definitely be in Finland. I will be in Finland to do just one thing that our leader, our prime minister have already said and set up a date that this day we go down in history. This day will be a remarkable day when Biafra will be restored. And I repeat, that date must not be changed from my boss, my prime minister. That date have been marked by him. When he say what you don't know is bigger than you, he mean it. When he say he know the day Biafra will be restored, he know the day. And that day, that day is a day ordained by him, it's a day set up by him. And next week, we all will be in Finland. Don't be scared. Our Biafran say, when the tough get tougher, that's where you know those that we stand, or those that will stand the pressure, or those that are made to be strong and tough enough. Let me tell you, Biafrans, freedom is not given, rather, freedom is taken. You get your freedom. Freedom is not like bread and butter. No, you work hard, it's tough. We expect all this to come, but it kind of come on the sudden. I didn't know this will happen, but our prime minister is sound and healthy. I'm telling you, fellow Biafrans, he's okay and he's well protected. Just that in a few days, he's not going to be with us. Don't mean that he's not going to be with us forever. No, very soon, shortly, he will be with us. This is just a political game for us to change date, for us to cancel Oge Akaraka, for us to cancel the ordained date, the date that we go down in history that our prime minister already said, this day, Biafra will be restored. And I repeat, don't change that date. Don't try to. Don't amend that date. That day is a day that he pointed out, and the date have been published to the whole world. I recall back and I remember our alias, I call him a brother, a friend, a partner. We have been in Washington, D.C. We have met with a lot of lawmakers. And on my gospel to the lawmakers of the United States of America, I briefed them about the date when we will declare Biafra. How did that sound if we go back to them again and say we change the date or we amend the date? That make us unstable. That make us untrustworthy people. That make us that we are not serious. No, we got to be man. Biafrans have people that can stand up no matter what the pressure is, no matter what it is. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said, we are unshakable. We don't move. Who we are is who we are. We are not threat to any international community. Wherever we are in the world, we strive. The sky is our limit. We are creative, innovative. We are good people. The world behold Biafra. What did Biafra people do wrong to this international community that they decide to be deaf and blind? We never in history of mankind invade or terrorize any community. We always be the victim. Let Biafra go. Our leader Ojukwu said, let my people go. Let Biafra go. Biafra deserves to be free. What is happening with our prime minister is political motivated, just to stop us. Just to stop us. Finland, here we come. We've been in Finland before. We are there last year. It was of joy. I can remember when I was living in Finland, I make some video giving salute to the Finland authority of the hospitality of how calm, organized, one of the best organized Biafran gathering that I ever attend or be in my lifetime. Everything was just peace, calm. And during the period we spent in Finland, the Finland authority never complained about the atrocity that the Biafran people commit. No, we are well organized. We are civilized people. Our prime minister has been in Finland for decades until the spirit of Biafra invite our prime minister and said, just like Joseph, Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, go rescue your people. Fight for your people. All of a sudden, look at what is happening. All this that is unfolding is just for the coming of Biafra. Let me ask you, will you allow the terrorist government of Nigeria that we all know Nigerian government is a failed state? Are you going to allow them to win this battle as sake? That is a lie. Alliance spoke earlier and
we can't hear you anymore. We can't hear you. You are muted.
Am I coming out?
Yeah, you're coming out now.
I don't know who moved me. Please, I don't want that to happen again. Let me finish. We are here a couple minutes ago from Alias. He said, see you all in Finland. Are you going to be there? Then if you a Biafran that have the Biafran blood in you, if Alliance will be in Finland, why are you scared? Are you scared of being arrested? Do you commit any crime? No, we didn't. We are just on self-defense. We are fighting those that rape our women, that kill our children, that want to annihilate us, wipe us out from this surface of the earth. That means you are doing the right thing. Don't be scared. Biafra is here. For a long time, we'll be asking questions. When will Biafra be restored? The hour is close now. We have a couple days to go. We have less than a week to go. Is it now time for you to back down? Is it now time for you to say you will quit? We don't quit. We don't surrender. We will finish what we started. Whether they like it or not, we will be in Finland. Then, if the enemy try and succeed, not letting us in where we will declare Biafra, I said it. If it is in a restaurant, in outside, any gathering, as long as we are not violating the rules and law of the Finland authority. We are law-abiding citizens of anywhere we are. We are law-abiding people. Any gathering that we're not going to cause any obstruction or doing anything violently to anyone, if it is in a restaurant, anywhere it is, it's not against the law. That's why I tell my fellow Biafrans, buckle up your seatbelt. Let's be on the road to Finland. Let's go and start and finish what we have started. Our Prime Minister have given us a mandate, and he said this date will be the day. But don't try to change that date. That is the date he chose. That is the day the lawmaker of the great country of the United States of America on our gospel will let them know, and they know the date. Some of them know about Biafra more than you do. If you think they don't follow us, they do. And let me warn our fellow Biafrans, please, if you're in the media or you participate in one way or the other way, please, our enemies, they are finding how to track us, bring us down. Watch your speech, watch your activity, watch your followers, watch those that you think might be praising you on what you are doing. They might be mocking you, knowing that you're falling in the pit that they dug for you. Be careful, be diplomatic, know what you do. Be wise, fellow Biafrans. I know we have spent a couple hours here, but this speech is necessary to awaken Biafrans. Don't shake. Please, The people, the authority of Finland, they know that Biafrans are not terrorists. They know that Biafran, the United Nations, did not designate Biafran as a terrorist organization. Rather, Nigeria is a terrorist organization. Just like Hezbollah, just like Hamas, just like Houthis from Yemen, Nigeria is among, just like Afghanistan, Nigeria is among that list. Biafrans are not a terrorist organization. Don't be scared. Stand your ground. Buckle up. Let's go to Finland and finish what our Prime Minister have already started. And I bet you, he will be with us. He will be in our midst. He will be with us one way or the other way, and be proud that what he have started, we didn't let him down. He did. What he have started, we didn't move or amend it. The date still remains December the 2nd, and Biafra will be redeclared, and we have dignitaries all over the world coming to support Biafran cause. Thank you all. Please, if you have not support financially, do that. If you have not paid in, do that. Now, there's a time that our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said, time will come. We are not going to pay the medias to talk about Biafra. What is going on now? They are talking about Biafra. Even in BBC, instead of reporting about Biafra, when you get to where they will mention Biafra, they will skip and call it a separative. A separative of what? A separative have a name. Biafran separative from Nigeria. They have to start using the word Biafra. We are Biafrans, we are not Nigeria. Thank you, my fellow Biafrans. Biafra is here to stay. Next week, we will be in Finland, whether they like it or not. I will do the needful. Please support what we are doing so we can use it for self-defense. We can use it for self-defense. I repeat, our fund is not to commit crime, terrorism, or anything. It's for self-defense, and we must do the needful. Thank you. Thank you all.